Good afternoon, everybody. This is Liz Davis. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their digestive issues, their IBS, their bloating, heartburn, indigestion, everything else. And we do this with looking for the underlying cause. So we use cutting edge lab testing and dietary upgrades and supplement interventions sometimes to help to bring things back into balance for you and get you living life as you should do again. So today I was going to talk to you about magnesium. So the real get to the real nitty gritty about magnesium. So we'll cover what magnesium does in the body and what happens if you don't get enough and who is most at risk, and then your best food sources as well if you feel like you need to boost your levels of magnesium a little bit. Be low in magnesium to some degree or other, and not only that, but it's so important. It's involved in over 300 different functions in the body. Pretty much every cell in the body is going to use magnesium to some extent. It helps calcium, potassium, sodium do their jobs properly, so it's very important for bone health. And as I say, just about every cell in the body. So we'll just do a quick rundown then about what happens if you don't get enough of it. So firstly then, as we're interested in gut health, well, obviously your gut health, your microbiome is going to take a real hit. If you don't have enough magnesium, it's going to deplete the levels of beneficial bacteria that live in your gut. It's going to impact your bifidobacteria in a negative way, and so then therefore it's going to cause all the problems associated with that. So you're not going to get enough absorption going on there of other vital minerals and vitamins and things as well. So it's also linked to so having a deficiency in magnesium is linked to increased inflammation in the gut, and if you've got gut problems, obviously you want to avoid any more inflammation going on. So for gut health, it is really, really critical just from that perspective alone. So aside from your gut health, then it is also a deficiency is associated with leg cramps. So really quite painful leg cramps at times as well, and also restless leg syndrome, which is also incredibly common as well. So that can be linked strongly to a magnesium deficiency. It's also strongly linked to insomnia and anything to do with your mood. So if you've got anything which is triggering insomnia for you, so something like anxiety, for example, what happens is that you need your magnesium to make a very important neurotransmitter called GABA. So the GABA is a very calming neurotransmitter. So if your brain's not making enough of it, then you can be prone to anxiety and anxiety related issues like sleeplessness, as I say, insomnia, and generally feeling jittery and a bit on edge. So if you're getting that, it's worth having a look at your magnesium intake, and we will come to how you can do that in a little while. So basically it's this whole feeling of not feeling calm, so your moods aren't calm, etc. Okay, so what else was, oh, fatigue. So also if your energy isn't quite where you want it to be, again, it's worth looking at your magnesium intake, because magnesium is really important for keeping your energy levels stable throughout the day as well. So if you're feeling a bit tired, it could well be your magnesium levels. So what was causing all this deficiency then? Well, basically, our soils are very depleted in a lot of vital nutrients, including magnesium. So I think it's estimated that our food nowadays has got considerably less levels of magnesium in than there has been in the past. So that's the other thing. You need to make sure you're eating plenty of fruits and vegetables to make sure of issues. So magnesium is mainly absorbed in the small intestine. So if you've got anything like SIBO, that's going to affect how you absorb your magnesium. If you've got IBD, any kind of IBD, that's probably going to give it a big hit as well. It'll take a big hit. And any kind of chronic health issue that you're taking ongoing medication for can also cause magnesium levels to plummet too. So that's all worth taking into consideration. If you are taking ongoing medications, then possibly just trying to up your levels a bit through your diet or supplementing as well might be useful. Okay, so who is most at risk then? Well, as I say, anybody who is suffering from any kind of GI, gastrointestinal problem might well be at increased risk. If you're under a lot of stress, then you may be at increased risk because your stress response is going to use a lot of magnesium, and you need magnesium to avoid getting so stressed. So you get into that kind of vicious cycle situation as well. So watch your stress levels. Any kind of GI issue is going to give rise to it as well. And or if you're just eating foods regularly that aren't very high in minerals, including magnesium, then that would be an area to look at as well. In addition to that, some people just genetically are prone to not absorb it particularly well. So you can be doing all these things, relaxing and eating properly, etc. You still might be low, and there's not really a lot you can do about it if it's genetic. Just supplement, etc., and really kind of beef your levels up that way. And if you're not kind of in a, if your gut health isn't what it could be, then also using magnesium oil and putting it on your skin is a good way to absorb it as well. So that kind of bypasses the whole gut issue too. So that's quite good. So speaking of that then, what are the best foods for you to boost your levels? Well, certainly your dark green leafy vegetables. Have a good 1 or 2 portions of those a day to really kind of beef your levels up. Nuts, legumes, including lentils and beans, things like that, are rich in magnesium, and also whole grains as well. They will help to, if you switch your white foods for whole grains, that's going to help increase your magnesium as well as a whole host of other nutrients as well. Okay, so I hope that helps you. That's a quick rundown all about magnesium. And if you would like to speak to me about any aspect of your gut health, I should pop a link to my diary in the comments. And also I'll pop a link as well to my free mini program. So do download that if you want some help with your gut health. And I hope you find it all useful. Okay, I shall see you next time then. Bye-bye.